Hey guys, I am live on YouTube. It is coming up to 7:30 p.m. in the evening here on the 18th of June 2025. I hope you're all doing well. I'm getting a little bit better at the new setup here in the office, which is amazing. Welcome to the live stream. I'll just wait for a few more people to come into the live stream. I like doing these now because it's so much easier on this new setup. It really is. Let me know wherever you are watching from around the world. We'll just wait for a few people to jump in here as we go through some pretty bullish news. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see all of your comments. There's 21 of you now that have joined in. So welcome everybody to the live stream. I hope you've got your espresso ready. This is like enough for a large elephant, to be honest with you. Here we go. Welcome Tobias. Welcome Aaron. Welcome to the live stream. I can see your comments. Brisbane will be quite nice today. Melbourne is absolutely freezing. We've got the Gypsy Traveller. Welcome from the Gold Coast, mate. We've got the UK in the house. We've got Tokyo. How incredible is that? Welcome from Tokyo. That is amazing. Let me know where you're from and where you're watching from in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, it is absolutely freezing in Melbourne tonight. We're going to go over some bullish news. And of course, there's a lot happening in the crypto space. Which is incredible to see. Some pretty incredible legislation was passed by the United States in regards to stablecoin legislation. Can you guys hear me okay as well? Let me know in the live chat if you can hear me. I've got my screen up here, which is working really well also. We've got Spain in the house. We've got Grand Rising. Welcome, Tennessee. Yes, it is a Grand Rising. Can you guys hear me okay? From the UK, nice and sunny. Okay, I'm jealous. We've got Ireland in the house. Welcome, Martin. Welcome, Brian. We'll give it a couple more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, thank you. I appreciate that. Gypsy Traveller, that's awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Today's been a pretty busy day in the office, and I did do a video on the Canadian XRP ETF, which is really cool to see. So that is going live tonight here in Australia. And of course, it's, again, the 18th in Canada and North America, I should say. So it's incredible. Let's have a look here. We've got Genius Act passed, but the price goes down. Why? Because it's got to do with stable coins. That's the real reason. We've got Sunshine Coast, loud and clear. Thank you, Aaron. XRP Army from England. A lot of people from the UK here, which is nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't wait to get over back to the UK. We've got Oslo, Norway in the house as well. We've got a Patrick, XRP. Yes, I'm very bullish on XRP. Anyway, we've got a few people here. Let's just get this on the show on the road. Again, there's a lot of news coming out today. We're going to go over all of it. In regards to especially the ISO 222 projects and cryptocurrencies, which again, I haven't done a video on this for a very long time. We're going to go over Raoul Pal's Banana Zone, excuse me, because again, this is a really good analysis on the upcoming crypto bull market, which is, in my opinion, extended dramatically. So we're going to go over that. All of these 70 ETFs that we're waiting for the Securities and Exchange Commission to approve in the United States. It's going to be incredible. Going to go over Ripple and their partners. There is a lot of partners in regards to that. This one is a new article that just came out in regards to the XRP Ledger bridge to Swift. So again, Swift is incredible. Bitcoin price is currently trading at, looking at the Apple Watch right now, 105,000, which is nice. Let's move on here as well. We do have some further updates in relation to Michael Saylor. We're going to go through that. A lot of posts on X, and of course, EarnCurve. The Made in USA crypto baskets are also doing quite well, and we're going to go over that. And the upcoming grid strategy for EarnCurve and Octobot, which I'm really excited about. I've been working very hard to get the grid strategy live on EarnCurve with Octobot. That is incredible trading strategy I personally love. But anyway, let's get into it, ladies and gents. Welcome to the live stream. I like to do these quite regularly now, which is incredible. We'll get to that. Welcome, Patrick from the Netherlands. Welcome, Stephanie. We can predict a big market dump today on the XRP due to Canada ETF. I think we just need to think long term with this. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see right here on your screen, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting very interesting in this space. Also, if you can give this live stream a thumbs up and of course watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen. Do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. It's down there. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll wait and have a sip of my coffee. Thank you very much. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money in the blink of an eye in crypto and of course any other investment. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few more people joining us now. Again, yes, earlier today I did put up the video on the Canadian XRP spot exchange traded fund, which is going live tonight. I mean, that's incredible. Any ETF that goes live is amazing. Coming over to Coin Market Cap today. For those of you who don't know what Coin Market Cap is, you can check all your crypto prices, because there's a lot of people new in this space. All right, it really is. It's slowly catching on to a lot of people. Total crypto market cap as at 7:38 p.m. on the 18th of June 2025, because that's what time it is here in Melbourne. We've got a little bit of red going on here. No, of course means we're down a little bit today, but you've got to think long term. Total crypto market cap, $3.26 trillion. There has been still $119 billion in volume, which is still really good to see this. Now, putting this into context, last year, before, I guess President Trump came into the new administration, this was sitting around about $50 to $60 billion in volume. So it's almost doubled, which people need to realize. So it's remained quite flat, as you can see on the chart, but we're still doing very well. You need to zoom out. The crypto ETFs, which is interesting, it's still sitting at $225.2 million of inflows. That is, the institutions are gobbling up and buying up a significant amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum, including Michael Saylor, who literally made a $1 billion acquisition the other night, which still blows my mind when you think about that. We've got 64% on Bitcoin dominance, which has increased, and 9.4% on Ethereum, which is interesting. And again, I do believe, and this is just my opinion, once the XRP ETFs get approved, and we're going to go over how many there are, there's a significant amount, we could potentially see XRP flip Ethereum in terms of market cap, all right? Coming here on the screen, let me just bring this up for you now. Bitcoin's price, $104,745 US. And just for context for my Australian audience, if we convert that to Australian dollars, it's sitting at 161,175 Australian dollars. Now, last year, which again, it was down significantly, okay? Look at this. Last year, it was sitting around about 80 to 90,000 for quite some time. As you can see, from June to July, 80, 90,000, it just kept hovering above that level. Then it just went parabolic and skyrocketed in value. As you can see, it's sitting at $167,000 When was this? We were at December last year. So it's doing quite well. It's still flat, but it's doing quite well. Moving back to US dollars now. We come back here and we go to the cryptocurrency list. Let's go to ranking, of course. Ethereum sitting at 2,500 US dollars. XRP I'm bullish on because it's still incredible project and it's very underrated. We're still up 341% this year. 300%. Let that one sink in for a moment. There was so much chatter going around and a lot of people talking in regards to this being a stable coin. It is far from a stable coin. And as you can see, if I go to all time, let's have a look here. Its all-time high price was $3.36. Right when Gary Gensler and the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the previous administration took action against Ripple, and it just plummeted. And it stayed like that for many years, 4.5 years now. This has been going on. Very frustrating, as everyone can see. Look at the date, 2018, 19, 20. Look at that. And of course, the case announcement that it was over, and of Gary Gensler being, he's, basically fired from the SEC. You can see what happened. There you go. So you have to think long-term for this. I know a lot of people don't want to think long-term, but you have to think long-term with any kind of investment. BNB sitting at $649. We have Solana at $147. We have Tron sitting at 27 cents. Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, is apparently going to be making some sort of an IPO announcement. So that's going to be very interesting. And it's done in conjunction with another corporation or company. Just to clarify that, we have Dogecoin at 16 cents. Cardano's at 61. Sui, one cryptocurrency, which I'm incredibly bullish on. I got into this quite early. It's still up 61% this year. If you go to the, all time. If you go to the year though, it is up 237%. Which is remarkable when you think about that. Going to the month, we're down 25%. I'm not worried about that. In the last day, we're down 6%. All cryptocurrencies are down in a short time period. But long term, you zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Okay, that's the term we all use. Chainlink is at $12. XLM, 25 cents. We have AVAX at $18.54. We have Litecoin at $84. Hedera sitting at 14 cents. This is incredibly undervalued. Now, I'm going to explain why. But let's move on. Let's have a look at Crypto Bubbles. Yes, this is a pretty cool website to check up on, your assets or your favorite cryptocurrencies. Just putting that out there. Let's have a look on the year. We've got Bitcoin up 57% this year, which is nice to see that. TRX is up 134% this year. XLM 160%, which is nice to see that. XRP right here sitting at 327%. Let that one sink in for a moment. That's a significant gain. Dogecoin, 31.9%. I mean, this was going crazy at the time when Elon Musk was talking about it, all the time. And a sleeper, in my opinion, which is XDC and Sinfin. No one really talks about Sinfin, but we're going to speak about it today. So I'm glad you guys have stuck around. Thank you to those people that have joined. Who else have we got here? Make sure you comment where you're watching from, by the way. Always fascinated with that. Now, quickly, ladies and gentlemen, Earn Curve, my spot crypto exchange. It's going really well. Working hard on this every single day. I see a lot of you signing up to it and registering an account. Make sure you go do that. Please provide your KYC documents. That's, of course, a passport, driver's license, and a utility bill or something to confirm your address. It's for security purposes and, of course, for regulation here in Australia. You need to do that. So if you've signed up, registered, please go KYC, okay? It's important. And if you do that, you will get access to the cheapest trading fees literally in Australia and around the world. I'm not kidding. I did a lot of research on this. So thank you very much to those of you that have signed up. I appreciate it. Now, again, this is the user interface for Earn Curve. You can see the summary of all my assets right here, which is awesome to see that. You can hide the balances if you wish for zero, just to keep it a lot cleaner. Now, my crypto basket, I'm using three of them at the moment, which are working quite well. And of course, if you haven't signed up to Octobot, please go do that, because these bots are working really well. And I'm really excited to talk to you tonight about the upcoming grid strategy. Now, we're going to go through that in a moment, but sign up to Octobot. Once you've linked up the API key, I've put the video up. You can go watch that. It's timestamped so you can follow every single step. Coming over to the subscription for Octobot, it's incredibly well priced, put it that way. Now, for this kind of software, it's just incredible how well priced it is. You actually only need the Investor Plus subscription with this, which covers absolutely everything. You won't need the Pro feature unless you're looking to trade 30 or so crypto baskets or grid bots, whatever you want to do when the grid bots actually go live. So Investor Plus is enough. You can use the discount code in the video description. You will get 10% off that, which is amazing. Thank you to the Octobot team. Incredible. Now, the crypto baskets are working. The Made in USA crypto basket is live and trading. Here it is here. Of course, the market is down, but the bot is working for me. And it sits on the positions and rebalances accordingly. As you can see right here, recent activity right here. It is done with, of course, artificial intelligence and using CoinGecko. So it moves based on the prices on CoinGecko and adjusts. So quickly looking at this, I keep talking about this and I'm pushing it because people need to understand the simplicity of this and how good it is to, I guess, invest cryptocurrencies with artificial intelligence, okay? So crypto basket is a collection of different cryptos grouped together based on a specific theme. For example, you find a basket composed of cryptocurrencies related to artificial intelligence, meme coins, NFTs, metaverse, banking coins, and of course now Made in USA, which is live. Using a crypto basket means you don't have to manually choose each cryptocurrency to buy. You can invest in a theme that interests you and as a result, diversify your investment to reduce risks. Okay, and crypto baskets also allow you to profit from all variations in cryptocurrencies. As soon as the price of the crypto in the basket increases, its share in your portfolio will increase and may exceed the percentage allocation in the basket. This is how they work, okay? In this case, portfolio rebalancing operation will be triggered. The operation will buy, sell cryptocurrencies to rebalance the portfolio. Therefore, if a cryptocurrency in your basket has increased 50% during the rebalancing, you will cash in the profit and reinvest it automatically in other cryptocurrencies within that basket. So think of it like an S&P 500 index fund, but you're doing it with EarnCurve and Octobot. Now, the really cool stuff I want to talk about now, and I'm going to have a sip of coffee about this, is the grid trading strategies, which are currently being tested right now on EarnCurve. Now, grid trading, I've been doing grid trading for years on multiple exchanges and multiple softwares, as everyone knows on my YouTube channel for the last 5 years I've been doing this. I've tested out the grid strategies using Octobot on other exchanges, and it works really well, okay? So grid trading, can be one of the strongest methods, I can't even speak tonight, it's been a long day, strongest methods of trading that helps in making good profits out of the volatility in markets, which they're extremely volatile. Building a grid trading system gives you capability of leveraging price fluctuations upward to increase your trading profits. In this in-depth guide, we'll take a close look at what grid trading is, touching on the benefits, strategies, and common mistakes to be avoided. Now, what is it? Grid trading is a technique of trading that involves placing a number of buy and sell orders at a fixed priced interval. Okay? This then creates a grid of orders which can be activated as the price heads higher or lower. Pretty straightforward, okay? When you look at a chart like this, let me go to CoinMarketCap as an example, right? This is a chart right here. So you need to think about these lines, as you can see here, as grids. So the Octobot will automatically place the grid buy and sell orders based on these grids, okay? So like TradingView as an example, right? So it'll set buy orders when the price drops. It'll set sell orders when the price rises. That's essentially what grids are. So grid trading is a process of setting multiple buy and sell orders at measured price levels. Usually they are set according to a grid pattern whereby each of them triggers with every movement in the price upwards or downwards, okay? In other words, you could be trading in crypto, setting a $50 buy order and a $55 sell order. Once the price reaches $55, the sell order is triggered. You sell that crypto for profit. If the price heads lower to $50, it triggers a buy order. So when the price drops, it buys, right? Through which you will buy the crypto at a lower price. Now, you may employ several kinds of grid trading strategies depending upon your goals about trading and risk tolerance. The most common grid trading strategy is a range-based grid trading. This strategy involves the establishment of grid orders. Let me just zoom in on here so you guys can see this. There we go. Whoop, there we go. That's a lot better to see that. My eyes are going a bit funny these days. The most common trading strategy, of course, is range-based grid trading. This strategy involves the establishment of grid orders that are to be triggered once the price starts to move within predefined range. For example, assume the price of trading between $50 and $60. You're going to set a buy and sell orders at higher and lower levels from this range. So in between that range, which is, I can't wait for this to go live on EarnCurve. I really can't. It's incredible. Advantages of grid trading and many different perspectives. The essential ones are as follows. More profit. So through grid trading, you can have gains when there is fluctuation, even in sideways markets, which we're seeing in Bitcoin at the moment. Risk reduction. Setting up a grid of orders will actually allow you to reduce the risks of, hence avoid making huge losses, which is the truth. And especially on the spot grid trading market. So, there's no leverage with this. Flexibility. Through grid trading, you can efficiently engage yourself with a variety of markets such as stocks, forex, and cryptocurrencies. So you can apply this strategy across everything. However, it does have some disadvantages. Complexity. Grid trading can be cumbersome to set up. As such, its setup can be very confusing to any trader who sets it up, and that is the truth. Overtrading. Grid trading can cause overtrading. This also has potential of raising commissions alongside with slippage, so you need to be aware of that. Trying to get that as low as possible on EarnCurve. Emotional stress. This is a lot of things I'm noticing in crypto, okay, over the years. It can be very emotionally stressful to trade using grid trading, especially in cases, where you are trading with a big chunk of your capital. That is the truth. So, of course, the grid trading bots will be coming live to EarnCurve very soon. We're currently testing that at the moment, just making sure it's perfect. Because again, to integrate this into an exchange is a massive task. Like, it's enormous and very, very costly. So grid trading bots like Octobot are an automated program that automatically closes buy and sell orders based on preset parameters. It does this by creating a series of price levels or grids within which it automatically executes trades in response to market fluctuations. This is where this software is amazing. It automatically performs partial sales when the price reaches a certain level within the set sell order and buys more in the event the price drops to a buy order level. Now, in this way, a trader can continuously make profit from small price fluctuations without his or her consistent monitoring of the market. Now, this is where it's key. A lot of people don't have the time, especially myself, to sit in front of a screen to watch in day trade. It's just very time consuming, okay? And yes, there's nothing wrong with that, but we all don't have time, right? Automation given by these bots has also helped them save traders the emotional stress while implementing effective strategies in both volatile and sideways markets. And of course, conclusion, the grid trading strategy is among the best strategies to actually realize gains from volatility in the markets. You will have all the opportunities to fully capitalize on fluctuation in prices by creating a grid trading system that increases your trading profits. On the other hand, grid trading requires serious risk management and discipline in overtrading emotional stress. There's a lot of emotional traders out there. Now, that is Octobot with EarnCurve, ladies and gentlemen. So again, go sign up your account on EarnCurve, register the account, KYC. This again, I just want to clarify, is only USDT deposits. Now, the reason being is because the fiat or cash or debit or credit cards integration into EarnCurve is a significant cost. So that, of course, will be done in time, just letting everyone know. So you can choose your USDT to deposit in here. You can pick your network. Again, Ethereum ERC20 is quite expensive. Binance Smart Chain BEP20, that's of course Binance. Tron TRC20, that is the one I like to use, and I've been using that for years because it's usually one USDT for the network. which is incredible, and Polygon, so Matic. So you can use either one of those networks, but USDT to, of course, earn curve. Now, make sure you select your the USDT and create and generate the wallet. That's very important. And then, of course, go set up your API keys with earn curve and Octobot. Use the discount code, guys, and get ready because the grid trading bots are going to go live very soon. I'm not kidding. We're testing this, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. They're amazing. And, of course, the artificial intelligence. Now, welcome to the live stream, guys. Let's have a look. Okay. We've got a lot of people from the UK right here. We'll get to the questions, by the way, ladies and gents. Make sure you leave your questions at the end. I'm going to get through this quickly. But ISO 222 cryptocurrencies, okay, this is what we've been all waiting for. Now, this was brought up a long time ago, and this is still the case today with the integration of the new financial system. This is happening. Now, as the digital economy expands, cryptocurrencies are increasingly integrating into traditional finance, which we're seeing before our very eyes right now, reshaping how banks and institutions handle cross-border transactions. And at the heart of this shift is ISO 20022, a universal messaging standard for easy cross-border payments. Now, ISO 20022 compliant cryptocurrencies are built to align with the standard, offering seamless and secure finance integration with the existing banking infrastructure. This is what people need to understand and why I'm so incredibly bullish on real-world tokenization and assets and utility. This is key, okay? Hence the reason why I made the Made in USA crypto basket on EarnCurve. Now, the combination of ISO 20022 and the blockchain guarantees faster, clearer transactions. Notably, over 70% of the global financial institutions were ready to adopt this standard by 2025 this year, highlighting its important role in the modern world of finance. These compliant cryptocurrencies aim to change how money moves globally. In this guide, we'll explore the top ISO coins list so far, including well-known coins like XRP, Cardano, and Quant, and discover their features, goals, and why they're expected to dominate tomorrow's financial infrastructure, which is happening today, I should say, which is amazing. So let's go through it right now. We have our favorite cryptocurrency, as everyone knows, is XRP and Ripple, okay? XRP is the native cryptocurrency of Ripple Network designed to facilitate fast and low-cost global payments, okay? It launched in 2012, not long after Bitcoin, to be honest. XRP has established itself as a leading digital asset for remittances and cross-border transactions, establishing itself as one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies and best ISO coins. In 2020, Ripple decided to join the ISO 2022 standard, becoming the first company, or I should say blockchain company, to do so. 100%, okay? Now, it allows for Ripple's, XRP's quick settlement times, often within 3 to 5 seconds, minimal transaction fees compared to traditional banking systems. By adopting the standard, XRP aims to enhance an integration with the global financial systems, improving the efficiency and interoperability of cross-border payments, which is incredible. Now, I just want to make everyone aware that if you're sending money overseas, in regards to, say, Swift, it would normally take you between, I'm not kidding, 4 to 5 days to send that. This is why everything is moving to the blockchain, because it's fast, and again, it happens instantaneously. So again, you can now send funds in USDT, you can send Ripple, which is even quicker. Solana is even quicker as well, but also these projects. And yes, this list may be a little bit outdated. I saw one of your comments, but again, moving down, we'll get to there. I've got an updated list, which I'll share in the community tab later on tonight. But we also have Cardano as well. ADA is the ticker symbol. And Cardano is a proof of stake blockchain platform founded by Charles Hoskinson, who has turned incredibly bullish on Ripple and XRP, and co-founder of Ethereum, which is interesting. It emphasizes security, sustainability, and scalability with strong focus on academic research. Peer-reviewed development. Cardano's layered architecture provides enhanced security and allows for the ongoing development of the new features and improvements as well. And again, it also adopted the ISO 222 standards. I'm just going to say it short. Cardano streamlined financial communications to ensure compatibility with existing financial infrastructure. And this move supports Cardano's goal of creating more secure and sustainable financial ecosystem. Okay. Then we have another one here, Quant, QNT. Now, Quant for me has done, again, not a lot over the years. It's been quite stagnant, but I'm still incredibly bullish on it. But Quant is a unique blockchain platform that focuses on interoperability between different blockchain networks. Through its overledger technology, Quant enables seamless communication and transactions across various distributed ledger technologies. And this capability is crucial for building interconnected blockchain ecosystems. And again, Quant is also adopting the ISO standard as well. Algorand is another cryptocurrency, which again, I've been holding in my portfolio for years. And again, is another blockchain platform developed by Turing award-winning cryptographer Silvio Micheli. It focuses on solving blockchain trilemma by providing a simultaneously scalable, secure, and decentralized platform. And of course, Algorand's pure proof of stake consensus mechanism ensures that the network remains efficient, robust, without sacrificing decentralization, which is good. Stellar Lumens. Now, this one, again, is pretty much a fork of Ripple. It is. It's an open source decentralized protocol that facilitates inter-regional transactions between any currencies. Launched in 2014 by Jed McCaleb, co-founder of Ripple, Stellar targets connectivities with financial institutions, payment systems, and individuals. There you go. Keep scrolling down right here. Hedera. Again, I'm bullish on HBAR. Their governance board is enormous. Hedera Hashgraph is a public distributed ledger that uses novel consensus algorithm to achieve high throughput and low latency, which is good. Unlike traditional blockchains, Hedera's Hashgraph technology allows for faster and more secure transactions, making it suitable for enterprise-level applications. So Hedera Hashgraph is another one. IOTA, scalable ledger for IoT feeless transactions, is a cryptocurrency designed for the Internet of Things, facilitating secure sales and trading data streams between devices. Unlike traditional blockchains, IOTA uses a unique ledger technology called Tangle, which enables feeless and highly scalable transactions, and launched in 2015. So they're still around, which is amazing. Okay. Also, one that I like personally, no one really talks about this asset. Literally no one ever talks about it. I haven't heard about this for a very long time, but it's XDC. And no, unfortunately, it's not available on EarnCurve, but I'm hoping to get it on there soon in the future. But XDC is a hybrid blockchain platform that combines and features of public and private blockchains, providing a versatile solution for enterprises. Launched by Sinfin, the XDC network aims to enhance global trade finance by offering secure, scalable, and cost-efficient blockchain solutions. Its hybrid architecture allows for both public and private transactions, catering to businesses requiring confidentiality and compliance. Trade finance is enormous. Go look it up, what it transacts per year. Adopting the ISO standard as well helps XDC network enhance its financial messaging capabilities. So again, these coins for me have been a staple. It's been a staple in my portfolio. These cryptocurrencies have been like the foundations, okay? I've just seen someone's comment there, Starlight, just watching enough espresso for lunch. No, I love my espresso. Now, basically the crypto banana zone, the global liquidity index, this is an incredible analysis from Raoul Pal that I actually came across on LinkedIn, and I did do a YouTube short on this. But basically, in a nutshell, the global liquidity is following, again, very closely the crypto assets. And as you can see down here, let me just bring this up really close for you guys, okay? Let me just get rid of that pop-up. If you have a look at this, okay, so these are the banana zones. So 2011 to 2012, we saw a significant increase. 2014 to 2016, another significant increase. Now, Bitcoin went from zero basically to $100, okay? Then we went into 2014, 2016, again, it went skyrocketing up to a high of $5,000. Then we had $60,000, which was the all-time high in 2019, 2020, 22 to 24. Now, you have to understand that the transition between Gary Gensler leaving the office, Paul Atkins coming into this space in the SEC, it's going to be a different kind of market. I honestly believe this is going to be a significantly extended crypto bull market. It's very different this time around. The last bull cycle, we didn't have as many ETFs pending. And I guess the previous bull market should say back in where are we here right now? 2019, 2020. There was no Bitcoin ETFs. There was no Ethereum ETFs. There was Gary Gensler in the SEC. We had, a non-pro crypto president. It was a very different landscape compared to now. This is why all these, newcomers in this space need to understand that. Very, very interesting. And again, I just want to talk about this because people seem to forget this. They really do. Just have a look at the amount of ETFs waiting at the SEC. Look at them all. Look at all of these. There's 70 ETFs waiting. 70 of them, right? People need to realize what's going to happen here once, they start to come off the, the production line of, Paul Atkins' desk. I mean, look at this. Look how many Solana ETFs. We've got Van Eck, 21 shares, Canary, Bitwise, Franklin Templeton, the XRP ETF applications. Look at this. We've got Grayscale. We've got 21 shares, Bitwise, Canary, Wisdom Tree, Coin Shares, Franklin Templeton right here. We've got Hedera as well, Canary, Grayscale. We've got ProShares as also. We've got Rex Osprey right here with XRP. There's just so many. Look at them all. Let me zoom in on here so you guys can see this. There's just so many ETFs waiting. Cardano, Chainlink. I mean, I can't explain to you when the Bitcoin ETFs got approved and they started to have inflows. It was a different world. And this is what's coming right now. Hence the reason why, again, I've got the Made in America basket. And I just want to say as well that the SEC is only looking at American-made crypto projects. So keep that one in mind. You can go review this. This is literally from the Bloomberg terminal. By the way, Bloomberg terminal costs thousands of dollars a year. Look at it. This is from Eric Balchunas as well, I should say, who's again a Bloomberg analyst. So that you can't make this up. He's actually taken a screenshot and shared this, which is interesting. So there you go. 70 ETF applications. Also, this is this is a while ago, this list for Ripple and XRP, and I should say the partners, but have a look at this. I mean, look at all the partnerships with Ripple. You can't make this up. It's incredible. There is definitely more now, put it that way. So at the time, I think there was around about 200 plus partnerships with Ripple. That's probably sitting around about 400 partnerships right now, and that's including banks, institutions, governments, gosh, you name it. It's there. You can go look that up for yourself. Have a read of that because it's fascinating. Now, we do have some news coming out from Brad Garlinghouse as well, which is nice. And again, has noted that this is the first major financial bill since Dodd-Frank. Now, I don't know who that is, but we'll have to look that up. The cryptocurrency industry has spent years clamoring for clear rules of the road, he recalls, and yes, he has been doing that for years. The major stable coin bill, which aims to bring regulatory clarity in the burgeoning sector, was passed by the Senate on Tuesday with a vote of 68 to 30. A total of 18 crypto-friendly Democrats joined the Republicans to support the bill, which is nice. That's good. And the much talked about bill was established a federal framework for stablecoins. Only authorized entities such as banks will be allowed to issue dollar-backed stablecoin or cryptocurrencies, which is nice. And it's very interesting that Ripple, must have had some sort of an indication that this was going to be on the table. Because again, they've got RLUSD, which I can't wait to use, which is nice. Moving on, let's have a quick look at here. XRPL, the XRP ledger bridge to Swift confirmed via GateHub. And Ripple moves closer to mainstream finance, which is very interesting. This just came up tonight. But the XRP ledger has forged a functional bridge with the global financial giant Swift, a connection now operational through GateHub, as revealed by crypto researcher SMQKE. The pivotal developments captured in the declaration right here lends credence to long-standing speculation about seamless interoperability between digital assets and traditional finance, which is interesting. But I remember I did mention this right here, and there is a video of Brad Garlinghouse saying this, but Ripple's vision, 14% of Swift volume in 5 years. The announcement dovetails a bold projection from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, who, speaking at the XRPL Apex event in Singapore, envisioned the XRP ledger capturing up to 14% of Swift's global transaction volume within 5 years. You need to think long term, okay? And during a Q&A session alongside Ripple CTO David Schwartz, Garlinghouse championed XRP's capacity for rapid real-time settlement, contrasting it with Swift's role as a messaging protocol. He argued that the future of cross-border payments hinges on liquidity movement, on obviously a domain where the XRP ledger and XRP excel by offering efficient, transparent, and cost-effective alternatives to legacy systems, which it will, in my opinion. Now, 14% of Swift's volume, an actual fact, let's just do this right now. What is Swift's daily volume? Let's have a look at this. So, look at this, right? This was a Swift system involving manual processing of writing and reading messages, a process which was not a foolproof. As of date, Swift records an average of 44.8 million messages daily, with an average daily net volume of $7.5 trillion in 2022. $7.5 trillion a day. Do the math. People need to realize what this is. There you go. So it's pretty fascinating. And if you've watched the live stream, thank you. I appreciate you. And then we'll get to some questions after this. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Settles around about 105K. Yes, it's getting quite frustrating. And yes, Michael Saylor, near 600,000 Bitcoin after $1 billion buy, funded by high yield IPO, says TD Cohen, sees very safe upside. So, I mean, Michael Saylor has worked out, I guess, the money glitch by raising capital by preferred stock. And again, he's just basically, he's raising so much capital, which is incredible. And operating under strategy, Brand has expanded its Bitcoin treasury to 592,100 Bitcoin following the $1 billion purchase funded by primarily through its new Stride preferred stock offering. And again, which is unbelievable to see that. And Strategy's latest preferred instrument offers a fixed 10% non-cumulative annual dividend and ranks below the company's senior preferred shares, but above the common equity, according to the report. And the STRD product joins Strategy's existing preferred offerings, convertible STRK with an 8% dividend and non-convertible STRF with a 10% cumulative dividend. There you go. He's worked it out. Very, very smart. Very, very smart, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, there's not much happening on X that I didn't cover today, but we've got Grayscale. Sui is a layer 1 blockchain that emerged from the remnants of Facebook's now defunct Diem project, which, I mean, that just didn't go anywhere, to be honest with you. And Sui's advanced platform aiming to overcome issue scalability. I'm very bullish on Sui. Thailand's Deputy Finance Minister, I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce his name, but implements a 5-year tax exemption on crypto income to attract digital asset firms. That's incredible, Thailand. Let's have a look here. Just in, Bitcoin reclaims 105,000. Yes, it did. Very nice. Scrolling down right here, if you haven't watched the Canada video, go do that. Let's have a listen to Van X CEO. I want to play this to you guys.
37 million Americans own exposure to gold. 37 million. Guess how many own exposure to Bitcoin?
1 second, guys. Let me just bring this back.
Manager did a study. 37 million Americans own exposure to gold. 37 million. Guess how many own exposure to Bitcoin?
It's got to be a fraction.
No, 50.
No,
yes,
even more.
50 million Americans through their research, and which I thought that makes a lot of sense to me. Because I think people look at both as a store of value, and over the last couple of years, a lot of the hot money, because of the appreciation, has gone into Bitcoin. Another money manager did a study.
There you go. Absolutely bullish. Have a quick listen to Senator Cynthia Lumsden. We'll get to the questions, guys.
Pass comprehensive market structure legislation in the coming months that draws a line between a security and a commodity and creates a pathway for digital asset exchanges to register with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Working on this legislation has begun in earnest, and in the coming weeks, the Senate will begin to hold hearings and release draft legislation on this critical topic. I look forward to working with Chairman Scott, Leader Thune, and Senator Tillis on getting market structure done this year. I'm proud to deliver on President Trump's promise to lead the most pro-digital asset administration in our history. He understands that making America the crypto capital of the world isn't just good policy, it's an economic imperative.
She's right. It's incredible to see that. And that's pretty much the updates today, ladies and gentlemen. And again, let's have a look at some questions right here. We'll get to a couple of your questions, and I've got to head out from the office, but let's have a look. How's the XRP case going, PT? It's going well as far as I'm aware, but I mean, look, I'm not worried about this. It's definitely going to be resolved, that's for sure. So it's just been put on hold. I think there's a response, I think by August this year. Been waiting this long. I can wait a little bit longer. It doesn't bother me. Can't find it on any list, so it seems very quiet, but developer, meticulous, certified right here. Fed Now. Yes, Fed Now has got a lot to do with this. The Ondo partnership was fascinating as well with Ripple. So Ondo Finance, Ripple, and of course the Treasury or T-bills, I believe it is. That was incredible. Let's have a look here. I don't think anybody truly knows, with some of the US bills waiting to be passed and more legal clarity, it could skyrocket before this year is over. Who knows? These are historic times we're in. Yes, definitely. I agree with you, AU SIBO, 100%. Bitcoin is way too expensive right now. People are obsessed with altcoins much cheaper. Yes, but Bitcoin is going to be around for long. By the way, if BlackRock gets a hold of all of it, they're going to be accumulating all of the supply. There's not much left. There really isn't. Genius bill has to be discussed in the House and approved by Trump yet. There you go. I'm sure it will get passed. That's for sure. Let's have a quick look here. 14% of Swift is a lot. Yes, yearly Swift moves around $1 quadrillion. So there you go. 14% of that. Do the math. Let's have a look here. 7.5 trillion per day with the old system. XRP is much faster. Yes, it is. 100%. That is it, guys. I'm out. Again, if you haven't gone to register with EarnCurve and sign up with Octobot, go set everything up. The videos on my channel. It's going to be an incredible next couple of weeks, and I will make an announcement when the grid trading bots go live, ladies and gents. So go sign up to EarnCurve. You can, of course, KYC. That is very important, and I would appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with another video. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Go check out the Canadian ETF video. It's awesome. Take care of yourselves, guys. Have a good night, a good afternoon, and good morning. And if it's morning wherever you are, make sure you have an espresso. But I'm done for coffee for the night. Anyway, take care of yourselves, guys. I'll speak to you soon.